Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. As you can tell, I'm not alone today. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Megan.
You know me from swearing the college. What did that one guy call it in line? The bottomless pit. The bottomless pit of swearing. Also we have
swearing.
Also we have alcohol.
We have alcohol. So this is gonna be a great combination. First of all, we actually just finished. We just came back from Anime Boston.
Anime Boston was a mistake.
Oh God, no.
No, it was not. No, it was
It was amazing.
It was fun.
We have so many stories, but you guys will probably see that in the vlog.
Yeah.
In the vlog, because I'm aiming to put the after the haul. But
I have no control over this. I'm just here.
She's just here. She kind of just had the idea of like, why don't we do a haul together afterwards?
I was like,
why not?
I'm like, the only other videos we do, like, we do over Skype, so it's not like we ever get to see each other in real life.
Yeah, because here's the thing, this is the first time we're actually meeting each other.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool.
Like, us getting, like, what was it, at the airport, we literally just started screaming and, like, jumping up and down outside.
Yeah, I don't know if I caught this on the video, but when Zenith and I and Jerry, we came up to pick up Megan and Patrick at the airport, I could tell it was Megan. Because this was happening, like, oh my God!
Haul video.
Haul video. We have a lot of things.
Team Bad Decisions.
Yeah, that was the name of our team for the weekend. Team Bad Decisions.
As led by Professor Otaku.
Having Professor Otaku leading Team Bad Decisions.
Here's to you, Prof.
Was a mistake.
Here's to you, Professor Otaku.
But yeah, we have a lot of things. And
alcohol is part of the haul, by the way, because we bought alcohol last night.
It was great. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through.
Last night was a fucking adventure.
Before we get too derailed.
Yeah,
like we always do.
Like an episode of Dub Talk.
Like we always do. We're just gonna kind of go through all the stuff that we got over the weekend, like autographs, posters, anything that we picked up at any point in time during the weekend. And it's quite interesting.
And weep about our bank accounts that are now dead.
Oh God damn it.
Dead or like that Hughes cosplayer we found on Friday morning. That was horrible.
By the way, there was a Hughes cosplayer. We were walking down the hall.
It was like
we first saw this massive like self-made phone booth.
So I thought it was a TARDIS.
Yeah, and then we walked by it some more, and we found a cosplayer, a dead Hughes cosplayer.
And it was like, who was it? It was like me, you, and Ark, right?
I think it was us.
Ark.
It might have been Prof.
No, Prof wasn't there. No, it wasn't Prof. Prof was sleeping.
Patrick.
It was Patrick.
Patrick. It was the two of us plus Ark and Patrick. We found her. We're like, no.
Are you Arcata? Meme of the weekend. Meme of the weekend. Every 5 feet.
No, the meme of the weekend was anime.
Every time we tried.
You'll know a lot more about this in the vlog. But anyway, we should probably start.
You start or we start? You're the host.
We're not sure how we're gonna do this.
We're gonna pull shit out and go with it.
Pull shit out and we'll go with it.
So we found a fucking unicorn over the weekend. And you saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, you saw it on Twitter. So the story, if you don't know the story, if I remember correctly, this is how it goes. At Anime BluesCon a few years ago, when Prof and Patrick, they went to Memphis to join the party at the con and everything. There's this series called Shangri-La, and the copy that I believe Professor Otaku got, the binding, because it's a save label.
Unfortunately.
The binding on it did not have the title of Shangri-La. It had the title of insert property title here. So this weekend we found a unicorn.
Yeah, we were like the disc, was it like what? Media Busters or Discotheque?
Discotheque. The Discotheque booth had it.
And we were talking about this, and the lady just whips it out.
Yeah, whips it out. And Jared, aka Almon, he actually got it
from me because he owed me one. He owed me a solid.
Yeah, owed her a solid. She has the save edition of Shangri-La with the proper title. So,
I'd like to thank not only God, but Jesus.
At that same booth, we also found Satan, aka School Days.
Ark almost burned down the con.
Ark almost burned down the con.
I was like, wow, we found a demon and a unicorn all at one booth.
Yeah, I think he has a picture on his Twitter where
of him flicking it off.
Flipping it off, yeah.
And then that's also the booth we got Zenith really lucky at. Here's how the story goes. So we're looking through the discotheque, and Zenith's weekend can be summed up as
anime was a mistake.
Basically,
we converted him to anime because we got him.
We turned him into weeaboo trash this weekend.
Well, no, not weeaboo trash.
Oh wait, no, none of you are me.
A good amount of the stuff that he ended up getting was really good.
Yeah,
I got him Brotherhood, and then Megan.
And I didn't get it for him, but I found it for him, which is just as good. Is there's this guy kind of looking there, and I look over and I look down, and there's a copy of Baccano.
The
Viridian Collection version.
No, it was
This version.
It's this exact version, and she found it at the Discotheque booth for
$35. So this guy's next to me, and I'm like, excuse me, can you hand me that? Because like I didn't want to reach over in front of him, and he's like, okay, throw it into Zenith's hand, like, shut up, you're buying this.
He loved Baccano, because here's the thing, like...
He's never seen it. No, he never saw it.
He saw it.
Oh, he has seen it, yeah.
Zenith has seen Baccano, but that's been out of print for at least a month now.
Fuck you, $100.
Basically.
That can also be the summer story of this weekend.
So yeah, we got really lucky when we found that. We gave it to Zenith, like, you need to get this. Like,
yeah, like I chucked it at him, basically. And the guy next to me goes, oh man, I was eyeing that too. I basically sideswiped some dude for a copy of Baccano.
Yeah, you decided to be a bitch for like 2 seconds. Be like, Zenith! Take it! But anyway.
Your turn to show something off.
My turn to show something. Let me see. I'll start with some stuff I got autographed. It was great. So, getting things autographed was kind of difficult. Cause
oh god, that was a pain in the ass.
Cause we would either miss lines because they were capped,
or we
panicked, we almost missed one, or we didn't get the chance to because there was other stuff going on. So unfortunately, we missed Todd Habercorn.
We missed Todd.
We missed Todd.
We missed Patrick. I missed Patrick.
Well, I did too. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, Patrick.
Missed Patrick Seitz.
Erica Lindbeck.
Erica Lindbeck. Max Middleman.
I got my picture with him though, and that's all that counts.
But and then Eric Vale's line capped when we tried going in. But the one we at least got extremely lucky on that we got in there easily for.
But we got separated because I'm slow as fuck.
That line would be for Monica Rial, and I had posted this on. I originally posted this when I got on Instagram, and I told her I know exactly what I'm bringing for Monica to sign at Anime Boston. That is my copy of Monthly Go Sasaki-kun. Little copy right there. When I went up to her, I told her, I'm like, so I promised this a few weeks ago when I got it in the mail, and I put it in front of her. She got so excited. Wonder who else got excited. Prof got excited.
Oh,
because
God.
we were watching the
Prof was also kind of drunk, and it was great.
Yeah. And then what did you get from Monica?
I got, of course, my copy of Tokyo Ghoul signed because she's Rize, and she actually remembers me, which is really funny because I met her like many years ago. She goes, I remember you. I remember your face. You've grown up. And yeah, I'm doing the predictable Linda, because the guys like in front of me had like Salty Ray and all that fucking shit.
Yeah, I had those arguments because technically, at least at the time of recording this, it comes out this week. And Sentai, they had some copies in there earlier, which we'll get to in a minute, but a little bit. But I got mine a few weeks ago thanks to Right Stuff, so I was kind of hoping of being like maybe one of the first ones that should get the sign. It'd be like, sup?
Yeah, because her signing was before. Oh god, I think I had gotten it right.
Her signing was Friday.
Yeah, it was right before that panel. No, it was after the panel.
Which one?
The Sentai panel, because that's how we learned
it was after the Sentai panel, yep.
Sentai
panel was in the morning.
Sentai now follows me on Twitter because I keep bitching at them about Haikyuu.
The one that we almost might have missed. We did earlier because bag checks and lines and shenanigans was for Greg Ayres. Last time, because my first Anime Boston because Greg Ayres goes every year, I had him sign my copy of Welcome to the NHK. This time, because I had a few different options I brought with me, but this time I got him to sign my Beckman Golden Chop Squad. This is the save edition. I just flipped the label around, but he got so excited because there was someone else ahead of us that had Beck, but he started talking about the band he put together, Project Beck, and he actually showed Megan and I some of the scratch packs that he worked on and put together with it, and it was actually really good. And
he showed me us a picture of the band. It was fantastic.
It was nice. And then what did you get?
Of course, I got Dramatical Murder signed.
Of course.
It says much love and jellyfish, Greg Ayres. But he was like super cool about it, and then I told him because my mom loves ghost stories. Yeah. And I told him the story about MetroCon. He's like, oh man, I miss MetroCon. And I was like, I know, I miss you too coming to MetroCon. Because I love getting shit signed by you. Because I have like so much shit in my house now. Like, because I have a copy of like Welcome to the NHK. I have like Free Eternal Summer in my bag. Right. That Todd will sign as Todd fucking Habercorn.
That was one of the goals that we never got
to do.
It was so sad. He also loved the Monokuma cake that you made.
Oh yeah, I showed him a Monokuma cake and I told him what flavor it was and he thought it was fucking great. So.
Well, what flavor was it?
It was chocolate and butter cake.
If you have seen or played the game Danganronpa, you will understand.
If you haven't, go watch Danganronpa the abridged thingy because it's just as funny.
It's great. But yeah.
So this was my Greg, and then
This is my
I got one. Oh yeah, we both got one more.
Yeah, we both got one more. And then, because again, I mentioned this, the Eric Vale line got capped when we tried the autograph session. But he did have a booth in the dealer's room. We had to pay $5 for autographs and stuff, but you know what?
It was fucking
totally
worth it.
I mean, compared to Todd, he was charging $15.
Yeah, thank God
I
we
was
didn't
like,
go.
ugh.
I wasn't paying $15 to Todd fucking Havercord.
I mean, I guess it would have been fine, but at the same time, at that point, I was like, I am almost broke. I can't do it. But
bad decisions.
I had to do the obvious thing, which was have him sign Collection 6 of One Piece, of course, is Sanji. And I mentioned this to him when I went up to him, like, you have no idea. I've loved this character since I was in middle school. Even when it was the 4K stuff, he was kind of amused by it. But that's what I got him to sign. And then yours is much more.
Yeah, personal. Yeah, I got him to sign my copy of Fruits Basket, and I told him at his panel night before how much it meant to me. Like, if you don't know, I'm also on another channel called Anime America, and I did a review of that. So if you haven't seen the review,
go see it.
Go
first
watch.
Of all.
Go watch it.
Because she kind of explains that a bit more, but it was like.
I was crying. Like I cried, and she almost cried too.
Yeah, she was getting me to cry a little bit.
And like it honestly is like I'm spending the weekend with my best friend.
Yeah.
It
was really
and
sentimental.
Eric was like, you were really sweet. And Eric's
Yeah.
panel was, who the fuck is texting you? Back to your regularly scheduled Alcaboose and Hall.
Oh god, what do we want to talk about next?
Alcaboose and Hall.
Because there's a variety of
Small things we got at con, like.
We can talk about some small stuff.
Like the thing in front of you. Oh god, that panel.
Okay, so one of the big things that Anime Boston had this weekend was the launch party for Your Lie in April.
Even though it's out on Netflix.
Well, but it was really cool because they had 3 members of the cast. They had Patrick Seitz, who's the director and scriptwriter, and they also had, for Japanese guests, they had the director and the character designer. So, and they also got to do Q&A and everything. We got to see the first few episodes of the dub. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was great.
It was nice, a lot of fun.
As we're walking in, they're like, oh, everyone gets a gift.
Everyone gets a couple free things. So one of the free things we got.
I have one too, but it's in my bag.
Yeah, I at least have these out. Was this little cardboard poster thing for Your Lie in April launch party.
With the guests.
Featuring the guests and everything. The other gift that we got for going to the panel. And this is such a terrible joke, and I love it. If you've never seen Your Lie in April, the thing you need to know about it, it's the Fields train that has no brakes.
Choo-choo.
So, be prepared to cry a lot. So in preparation for it, what the launch party decided to do, they gave us little packs of tissues with Your Lie in April.
And then some of the cast started crying. I know Carrie cried and Erica Lindbeck cried, and this one guy just chucks it at the stage.
It was
like a
fantastic.
gentleman. And the director was like super impressed by this fat American guy.
It's great. But yeah, this is awesome.
I love my fuck.
When I realized it was tissues, I'm like, Megan,
Yay.
this is the best
And the thing was,
ever.
we had Zenith with us, and Zenith has never seen the show, and he unfortunately had to leave because of some other situation. But Zenith,
he at least got to see the
trailer, and he was like super hyped about this. He was like, he almost went. I don't think he was gonna go buy. He was gonna try to buy Bakemonogatari, and we told him no. Like, don't give Aniplex your money.
No, not for that.
Support the anime industry, just not
Aniplex. Like the only I want to get Your Lie in April. The only time I'm going to get it is if it's a damn good sale. Because Aniplex actually had the part 1 of the entire series on Blu-ray. They had it available in the dealer's room early because it actually comes out this week too. That's $130.
So no.
No.
We had to that would have been the real bad decision.
That would have been the worst decision.
But I bought stuff there because I like con exclusive things.
Yeah,
so,
we may as well talk about Your Lie in April later.
Yeah, because I bought this. Well, I bought these, and it was a pack of these, and it's different little objects from the show, like Nagi. These are Nagi's hair ties. I have Kaori's cat on my carry-on for the plane, and then Tsubaki's is somewhere in my bag. And then this
$25, which for Aniplex you might think it's bad to throw money at them, but this is so worth it.
It is the book that has all of the sketches and the comparisons for the opening and the endings.
It's so gorgeous.
And then
one of your signatures is actually in that book.
Yes. I have
she
Carrie
got another
Keenan's,
autograph in there. Yep.
Who plays Hiroki Seto.
The piano mentor for Kozak.
Yeah, his like other mom, his less shit mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. The less shitty mom.
But yeah, that book is gorgeous. And how you explained it, how it's set up is like they have different sections in case like there are parts that change
for like an opening and an ending, and like it's all of the sketches, and I really wish I would have gotten to go meet the character designer. So I could have had her sign it. And the director, like, I would have probably had the whole, and like Patrick sign it and everything.
Yeah.
Like, some of them
it's
are.
hard sometimes when you have to figure out how to do things. It's so good. It
It's
looks
so
pretty.
fucking pretty.
Like show another one of those pages.
This is my favorite page.
Yeah,
Probably, because Hikaru Nara is one of my favorite openings.
it is gorgeous.
Hikaru Nara is probably one of the
by
best
Blues
anime
House.
openings.
Yep. It's so pretty. Yeah, that's all the July and April
Cool stuff.
related stuff. Plus an extra autograph for her.
Yeah, now let's get off of Anaplex's dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one we should do.
Oh,
Because we
God.
have the same one.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so one of my main things that I always do every year at Anime Boston is try to find a new plushie to add to my wall. Because as of right now, I have Holo from Spice and Wolf, Luffy from One Piece, Patty from Soul Eater, and I also have
Jean Horse Biscuit.
Jean from Attack on Titan. Though Jean I didn't get from Anime Boston. I got him at
Bull Moose.
SYE one day. So I was on my mission of trying to find a plushie, and originally I was considering Happy, but then I saw Karma from Assassination Classroom.
So
And there's also a Nagisa, so I was like, I have to get this. So I go up to Megan after I get it, and I'm like, Megan, look what I just found. She got all excited, and then she kind of went back and
got it. So we have two karmas.
We have two Karmas.
Episode 3.
Throws himself off. No,
I did that to her the other morning. I was like,
I did not
episode
know.
3.
I did not know what she was doing. I kind of was out of it.
I
was like,
hit
what the
Prof
fuck?
with this at one point. It was really funny.
I got part of that on camera.
Prof's
So,
like,
yeah.
I hate Assassination Classroom. And I was like, Karma!
But yeah, I got all excited because I didn't realize that they had these already. It was so awesome.
I just enjoy the fact that people like, hello, it's me. I feel like if we
They also did have a Nagisa plushie too.
But
What would have made it so much more amazing is if they somehow had a Koro
Sensei, I would have bought all of them.
I'm pretty sure I saw when we were in the dealer's room earlier today, in another booth, a Karasuma one. I'm pretty sure I saw a Karasuma.
Well, I would have totally like if
But
they had an
still,
Itona one. Know who they need to have?
Too.
Did you say Tarasaka?
I said Karasuma.
They needed,
Tarasaka though.
we need an Uncle Marcus plushie.
We need a Balls Guy plushie.
We need a plushie of Balls Guy.
That'd be great. But yeah, we got Karmas. It's great.
Man, I got another plushie though.
Oh yeah, you did.
I also bought this. I bought an Iggy Tsum Tsum from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because I saw this, was like, holy shit, I had to buy this. This is right before I bought this right before you got Karma. So I was like, oh cool, I should get a plushie too. And then I saw this, I was like, oh my god. I mean, I like JoJo's, but at the same time, I don't see a lot of this stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna grab all the stuff I don't have.
Yeah. And then she had it for the July and April premiere, and then we got on
Patrick
video.
Seitz to hug it.
It was great.
I also told Patrick Seitz I told him the dick joke Oscar, and he said it should be a dick-shaped Oscar.
If
But,
you watch the W Awards episode for the Dub Talk podcast, you'll understand what we're talking about.
You should watch that.
It's great. But, yeah, and then a couple other small things. Megan got me a little present.
Teeny present.
Oh, it's like a cell phone keychain strap of, Chio Sakura from Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun.
And then
Really cute.
I got
And then she got a bunch more.
from the same
for
booth. Well, for
herself.
myself, from the same booth, I got one of Suga from Haikyuu, because Suga is my favorite. I got from another booth, because I got Leo. I got Leo from BBB. Because I'm Fire Emblem trash. I fucking love Fire Emblem.
You're all
Especially
trash.
I'm a trash can. I'm like a dumpster. I'm a dumpster.
Yes.
I have Henry, aka Blood Mage Pappenbrook.
Yeah.
And then I got this one. I think I'm gonna need your hand it because it's clear. It's clear coated.
Yeah. Okay.
Takumi, female Korin, and Leo. Well, Takumi and Leo are my favorite husbands or favorite characters of the brothers. But
Which, by the way,
Max Middleman, I found out was Leo during the July and April premiere, and I ran up to the stage. Went off.
No, I was getting something. Keep going.
Oh, I ran up to the stage and I was like, "Hi, you're Leo in Fire Emblem, and Kaden. I kicked fucking asses with Kaden," and he was like, "Yes!"
He got so excited
He was
about
so happy about this. I was like, "I love Kaden, and I love King, and I love Kosei," and we told him about Dub Talk and how
and
we
that we're
both
planning on doing
did an
it.
episode, and we told him that like we had both were like, Max Middleman
He
is
got
Kosei,
excited
and he was
about
so
that.
proud of it.
The other couple of small things that at least I have, I don't know. Well, one of your things is not exactly a small thing.
It's. I have a blanket. I'm not gonna pull it up.
She has a Tokyo Ghoul blanket.
Yes, I bought.
So
a
of course.
blanket.
But
Because I was freezing, by the way, like all weekend. So I'm an idiot.
yes. And for some reason, at some point, your sweater disappeared and you found it this morning.
Yeah,
it was in my
bag. It was in my bag.
But a couple of the small things. Well, first, I guess this was the thing I was grabbing. The badges for the con, they came on these Sentai Filmwork lanyards.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool and different because normally they have like some sort of regular cord or some cheap lanyard, but this is actually pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
I lost my other one.
But I heard from someone at some point that it broke. That theirs broke or something.
Almonds, I think, broke.
I don't know.
It was Almonds.
It was Almonds, yeah.
Because Almonds lost his badge this morning.
That's right. But yeah, we had the Sentai Filmworks lanyards. And then the Funimation booth, when you make purchases from them, they give you a Funimation lanyard.
I don't know where mine is, and I'm kind of sad, but I'll get another one soon.
But then they also had another deal where if you spend $75 or more, you actually get to pick out a couple of pins that they had for free. And I got to pick out a couple. Initially, I got these when I bought Brotherhood for Zenith. Because there was a couple of DVDs you'll see that, because I had to run off because we were trying to get in line for the Eric Vale autograph.
Yes.
So Patrick bought some stuff for me.
And I was
my
supposed to
place.
get one of them, and I didn't.
But
I was supposed to get the Buck Butler one.
I got a couple of pins. It was cute. So one of them is a Tokyo Ghoul pin.
Kaneki's mask.
Kaneki's mask. Very easy. The other one, I want to say it's from Psycho Pass.
It might be Eden of the East.
It might be Eden of the East. It might be Psycho Pass. But this is the other pin that I
Correct us in
got.
the comments.
Yeah, correct us in the comments. But
Nicely.
yes, please. There was also some for like Free Eternal Summer. I think there might have
Dragon
been
Ball.
Dragon Ball. I think there might have been a couple Hetalia ones there. Maybe Attack on Titan. But there was a variety. But I was like, I kind of like those two. I'm gonna go with those two.
I'm gonna go with these.
Do we want to do posters next or DVDs? What do we want to do now?
Yeah, I guess posters. I know they gave all of these to us when we went in. It's because the theme this year was like sports.
It's
or
a
something.
field day. Yeah,
Field
field
day.
day theme.
So like Boston runs on anime, like
The Dunkin' Donuts
because there's a
label.
Dunkin' Donuts like right next to the con. But even better was on the back was Anime Boston, home of Senpai Bowl,
It was great.
and there was like a bunch of like sports ones up.
There was like a bunch of different sports banners and different
just
things around.
do it, just
Do it.
desu it.
Desu it. Just Desu it. There was the Boston
Beanoofs.
That was your favorite.
That was my favorite one because someone on the Anime Boston staff is like secretly a Montreal's Canadian fan.
It was great.
I don't know why you would call yourself a Boston Beanoof. Beanoof is
It was
the
funny.
worst. Prof and I had like a fucking kick with that shit.
My other goal normally is to find a new poster for my wall. I kind of overdid it this year, and I bought
Oh god, we were
5.
so bad.
I bought 5.
Artist Alley was a mistake.
Well, technically I bought 6 because I gave 1 to Art for his birthday.
Yeah, she got Arca Mushishi poster.
It was gorgeous. I got 6 posters. Well, one of them I got for free at the very least, and it was at the Funimation booth. You had to like put your name and email and everything over there. But Godswill, I was like, Godswill, you know I did this already, right? He's like, yeah, just take one.
Godswill is essentially our insider.
He's our new best friend.
Godswill partied with us for a little bit. Godswill is an amazing guy.
He's nice. It was great to meet him and like hang out with him.
We sent a picture to Lauren and Justin, and Lauren's like, no!
It was great. It's like, this is what happens. You made a mistake.
Sakura-con was a mistake.
Yes, but the free poster I got, you had one too, but then it kind of got
destroyed.
But it was for The Boy and the Beast, and it got me very excited because I saw this in theaters, and I was like, I really wish I could get a theatrical poster or something so I could put it on my wall, and now I do as a freebie. I'm like, yes, I'm excited.
Yes.
No,
Not now.
never again. But yeah. I'm gonna have fun reorganizing my wall. But posters that we bought.
So I bought this one of Leo and Zap and Sonic for BBB and Klaus. Klaus is kind of in the back. Because this was a con I saw a lot of BBB stuff for sale. There was a ton of BBB stuff, and I was like, sweet. People really liked BBB. Because it was probably my favorite anime that came out last year that wasn't a sequel or remake.
BBB was probably my second. Death Parade was my favorite last year.
So I got that. That was my first one.
Let's see, we can just go back and forth with posters.
Yeah, that's fair.
One of the ones,
I almost bought this too.
One of the ones I found, and I love it so much, is for Yona the Dawn. And I was actually excited. There was a lot of like Yona cosplayers.
There was a lot of Yona like a lot of Yonas.
There wasn't a lot of like
dragons, but there
dragons
was a ton of
and
Yonas.
You said you saw a Shinna, right?
Yes, but he was drinking by the time, so I didn't get a picture.
Yes, but this
as
is
per most of us on Saturday night.
Really gorgeous Yona picture. I got so excited. I was like, I have to have.
I need to get her card. I hope I find her another con.
Damn, yeah, maybe.
So I love that image.
It's so pretty. I love it. Yeah, this is definitely going to wall.
My second one was from the same booth I got the BBB poster out of. And of course, knowing me, I love Tokyo Ghoul. And this is probably one of my favorite quotes from it. White-haired Kaneki coming out, and I love it.
It's gorgeous. There's also something else she got that kind of goes with it, but she'll probably talk about it.
Yes, I will talk about it when I talk about manga.
And then I think it was the same booth that I went with where you got that one. Where you got the BBB one and all that stuff.
No, different booth. I did not get that. I thought it was...
No, I mean, it was the same booth where I got that.
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was the same artist.
I think it was.
So there was one booth that I think both of us did like buy two get one free. So one of the ones that I got so excited. It's a Princess Jellyfish poster. It's so
really
gorgeous.
pretty.
I was so excited. I was like, because this is one of the things that you never see. Like you never see Princess Jellyfish. And I was like, I have to have this. It has to go on my wall.
Yes.
And I almost got this one for Art for his birthday, but then I saw the Mushishi poster and I was like, dude, I have to. I love this. This is great. But that's not where the Princess Jellyfish story ends, but I'll get to that in a bit. So what's another one you got?
I got this one at the same place I got the BBB in the first Tokyo Ghoul, which is a poster for Tokyo Ghoul Re, which I don't see a lot of things of the Q Squad with Hayase, Shirazu, Mutsuki, Sayako, and Urei, who is a piece of shit. But I was super happy to get this because I was like, yay, I would love to find something with Re, and I did.
And another one I got, same booth as basically all of these other ones. Of course, I had to get an origami poster. And this is so great.
I know.
It has Yato, Yukine, and Hiyori on it. And it was one of the first ones I spotted in the booth. And I knew I had to have
do
it.
these two back to back with each other.
I knew I had to have this one. But yeah, I was like so excited. And then
I need you to help me hold this.
Those two that you got.
You have to hold this one.
Okay. So here's the thing with this one. I first spotted one of them at a separate booth. I told Megan about it, and then we had to track them down. Because I was like, you have to see these.
You have to get this.
She saw both of them after that, and it is like, yes.
So I got you and Mika, because it was a buy two, get one free. So I was like, I have to get you and Mika. I have to. I can't separate them.
Yeah. These are gorgeous. Like
I don't know how I'm gonna put them on my wall though. I don't know if I'm gonna do like this, but because his hand is kind of this way.
Yeah. I originally saw the Mika one, and I was like, Megan would love to see that. And then the U one, I didn't see the U one originally, even though it was like right above or below the Mika one. And I was like, dude,
We had to get the babies.
It's like I had to.
I had to get the children.
My third one that I did with the buy two get one free one is another one that you don't see very often, and that would be Eden of the East. And this is really gorgeous. I love this because it's all of the saviors and noblesse obliges, all 9, 12 of them on the poster, and it's like, dude, this is awesome. So I had to get it right away. And then you ran the posters, I think.
I got
right?
one more.
You got one. Okay, I got one more.
Each got one more.
Yep.
And of course, my last one from the same place I got the Kaneki and the you and Mika. I got another Kaneki.
That one's gorgeous.
I am kind of slightly obsessed with Tokyo Ghoul.
Just a little.
And I love the art on this, and I love the sketch style. So, and I also really like red spider lilies. If I had to get a tattoo, I would actually get one of that, because that's how much it means to me as like a series.
That's gorgeous.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's the last one I got.
And the last one I got, because this is while we were hunting down the
You and Mika.
The You and Mika posters. We had Jared with us in the Artist Alley.
Yeah, Jared was.
We got all of the posters from Artist Alley, by the way. And we stopped at one booth because there was one poster that kind of stuck out, and we're like, hey, this looks pretty cool. And then Jared pointed this out to me.
I think it was at the...
A wonderful, wonderful Paranoid Agent poster. Again, something you don't see very often. And if anyone knows me, this is one of my favorite shows. I got so excited. I'm like, dude, I have to get this, like, right now. And then,
fucking Art got offended.
So picky about it.
Because
the thing with Paranoid Agent with Little Slugger is that he has a golden bat and golden roller skates. Obviously, they're not golden in the picture, and he started nitpicking about it. I was like, dude.
It's a filter.
I was like, dude, stop.
It's art.
You're ruining my hopes and dreams here. I never see this. He's like, it's my favorite show. He's like, then why aren't you being nitpicking about it? Because I never see this. Leave me alone and let me have my happiness.
Stop shitting on my dreams, old man. Old man yells at Clouds. I think we
I don't
yelled
think
at
he's
him.
that much older than us.
I know, but I think we yelled at him at one point. But I know we yelled at I yelled at Prof at one point.
Yeah. Prof, I think, is one of the...
Prof was the oldest.
Yeah, Prof was the oldest. I guess it's time to
talk about how we all really went bankrupt. Oh, God.
So, DVD or mangas first? What do you think?
Or no, manga because
first.
DVD's last.
DVD's last. Okay.
Oh, God.
So, I only got 3, and they were from one vendor.
4. I got 4 of them from one vendor, but I guess I'll do it because it was art. So I got 2 other ones.
Oh, right.
Because I also bought art books.
One of them
Fan art books.
One of them was from, it's not, is it that one or was it the other one? No, it was the other one.
It's this one.
No,
it's the other one. Yeah. This one's where I got the Suga charm and the Chio charm.
Right, okay.
I got this called Moria. And this is from last year, I believe. By a bunch of Tumblr artists. And it's basically like a book of prints of different Tokyo Ghoul art.
They're really gorgeous.
And it's really pretty.
This one is pretty cool.
Because his eye, you can't really see it.
In the martini glass, there's an eyeball in there.
And it's all really pretty.
Creative.
And there's one that I really like because it really captures. I know a lot of people. It was this one.
Oh, yeah,
it was that one. The Rize. The tattoo. Like I would totally get that as a tattoo.
That's gorgeous.
Then I got another one that's a little smaller.
This was the one. This was the
I got the last one too.
You got the last one. This was the artist alley booth where we got like
the BBB posters,
a couple Tokyo Ghouls, my Noragami,
where I got my I think that's where I got the Leo keychain too.
It might have been.
Which is called Half and Half.
It was the last one she had.
It was the last one she had. Half and Half is like
a bunch more art. It's so
bunch more art, like him and his mom. Kind of in like I guess I kind of call this the Garo style, the Garo opening style.
Yes.
You're gonna get trippy. But I think my favorite really fucked up one is the Snapchat one. The Snapchats.
I love those!
The Ikadaki Matsu new pliers, and he's just like, what the fuck? Her name is Fael, if you want to find it online, or find her, Fael.
Or any of the, not the Power Ranger one, but like any of like some of these posters.
Yes.
She's really talented.
That
was where we got the majority of the posters, really.
It was those two.
It's her.
Yeah, her. And then manga, your turn.
Manga, me.
I did my books, both my art books, really quick. Oh yeah, also my shirt. I got an Anime Boston shirt.
And a scarf.
And a scarf. That's what it was. The scarf's down here somewhere. I'll find it by the end.
One of my missions, of course, was to find the newest volume of Tokyo Ghoul that got released. Of course, so I have volume 5 now. Be reading this and everything. Looking through it, of course, this kind of finishes up the Gourmet arc. This volume 4 kind of landed smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But very excited I can finally read that after I finish reading Paradise Kiss. I'm going through Paradise Kiss right now. And I also got to read Nijika Holograph for Rainy reading. But yeah.
I got volume 8 of Seraph of the End, Vampire Reign, of course. I have the first 7 volumes thanks to Right Stuff's holiday sale. Because they did a thing, it was like $30 for the first 7 volumes or something. So I have the first 7 at home. This is volume 8, which has, unfortunately, Gurren on the cover of it.
Our Walt's hate us, basically.
Yeah, basically this is almost caught up to the anime.
Okay.
This is right before gayness incarnate.
Before shit happens.
Before Careless Whisper's time.
Before Careless Whisper's time. And then everyone gets fucked over. And then another one I kind of picked this up at the last second while we were at the same vendor. And it's a show that I'm really, really waiting not exactly patiently, for Funimation to have home video.
I think I pointed this out to you too. I was like, oh hey look.
It's the first volume of Barakamon, but it's a really good series. It was one I really loved, and I'm waiting ever so not patiently for it to come out on DVD. Because they've had it for a couple of years now. Yes. But yeah, I got Barakamon. So what else you got?
I also got volume 6 of, we're still not done with this fucking series, of Your Lie in April.
We should have talked about that before.
Yeah, it was in my pile. Because I have the first 5 at home. This goes up to episode 13 if you're following along with it.
In the series?
Yeah, this is about, if I say the words Love Sorrow, you'll know where I'm at. Love Sorrow. When he plays Love Sorrow.
Yep. Okay.
The Chrysler. But yeah, it was really funny when we were at the premiere of this. The story about where the manga came from was great.
Oh yeah, hearing it from the director.
Hearing from the director, and apparently when they asked the original mangaka Arakawa Sensei to do it, the challenge was make me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge
succeeded. Shot fired.
Yeah.
Just like at the Sentai panel. Hestia is bestie, and Ark's like, no, she's not. And the guy goes, you're dead to me.
It was great. But, and the last one I got, this actually released just a few days before the con.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of my big missions to see if I could track down. I have the first omnibus of Princess Jellyfish. Because this was licensed...
I almost got it, but it was a little, it would have pushed me a little too far.
I think this was licensed last summer.
Yeah, it was part of
Anime
that
Expo.
big licensing haul that Kodansha did of like Bakano, that,
Yeah.
and stuff.
And if you're familiar with the anime series, of course we haven't seen Hide No Hera, the sequel anime.
Nor will we ever will.
Probably not. So I was like, I'm gonna pick up the manga and start reading the manga, because of course there's more to it. So I was like, I picked up the first omnibus volume, and I'm very excited to have this now. Like, yay!
And then my last two are kind of the same series. So I picked up volumes 11 and 12 of Noragami, because I have the first 10 at home, and I hadn't picked up 11, I saw 12 had just released.
I considered getting some Noragami to go along, because I have the first...
But
I have the first 2 volumes, and then volume 1 again.
But she would have had to get 7 of them. No, you would have had to get 10.
I would have only have gotten maybe like 1 or 2 if I wanted to get more.
You
I wasn't gonna like buy everything.
Yeah, so I picked up the next 2 I needed, so I'm very happy.
But yeah,
And
I need to read the first 2.
Now time to go to the bank count killers.
Oh god damn it.
Time to talk about murder. Let's talk about murder, children.
We just kind of got a nice stack of DVDs.
I got Chrono Crusade. This is a save title. I already went ahead and switched it around. Yeah, we were at the Discotheque booth, and I only own a single of this. I've never finished it.
Wait, was it the Discotheque booth or the Funimation booth?
No, it was Discotheque.
Okay.
And I have only seen about the first 4 episodes of this. I've never finished it. I know I'm gonna cry.
I've heard stories. I haven't watched it.
It's going to fucking hurt. I know Greg's in this too.
Greg is in it.
Greg is in this.
I want to say Lucy Christian, but I'm probably
Hillary Haig is the girl.
That's
Hillary
what it is.
Haig.
That's what it is.
Hillary Haig. I think Monica's in it actually.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know Chris Patton's in it.
Okay.
Chris Patton's in it, but yeah, I got Chrono Crusade because I've wanted to get this for years and I just never have. Speaking of things with demons, Segway.
One of the things I got also from the Discotheque booth actually, was Devil is a Part-Timer on DVD and Blu-ray. This is one I've seen the Japanese before. I've not seen the dub. I've heard wonderful, wonderful things about the dub.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hello, Felicia. I've heard wonderful, wonderful things, and I saw this. Granted, it was $55, which kind of hurt, but I've been wanting to track this down and buy the cover, so I kind of finally did. But should I just go with another one at this point?
Yes, because we both like the show.
Yes, we both like the show. The boys not so much.
Yeah, the boys can. I can understand why Art doesn't like it because Art's thing is he likes the ending is paramount.
This is another one I've been wanting to get recently. After, especially, I watched the dub before the W Awards. I picked up the Blu-ray copy of Beyond the Boundary. This was also both of these were at the Discotheque booth. Both of these were like $55 a piece. I honestly liked the show. It was really good. Though I will agree with Art.
The ending is ass.
The ending is
ass.
But for the most part, I did like the series. The dub's actually pretty good. I like the dub.
I like the dub a lot.
I am a fan of Adam Gibbs as Hiromi.
I'm
also
a very big fan of Clint Bickham as
Akihito.
Aki.
It was great.
Aki, my boo.
But yeah, at least these are what I got from the Discotheque booth. But
so I guess me next because I finally did it, and even though I've never watched the show either, but
I need to finish it.
All you all ever do is tell me that I need to watch the show and told me to buy it.
I still need to finish it, and from what I've seen of it, it's really good though.
So I finally got a copy of Michiko and Hatchin.
That one's also the same edition mine here.
Yes.
So she flipped the cover.
So I flipped the cover. So I got Michiko and Hatchin because I remember Ark also bought it this weekend.
Yes.
Ark also bought it, and I was like, damn.
Wait, was it Ark or was it Zenith?
It was Ark.
It was one of them.
It was one of the boys.
It was one of the guys.
So I got Michiko and Hatchin. I haven't seen it, but I do love Chris Bevan's dubs.
Mm-hmm.
and I love Monica Rial, and I love
Chris Bevins has been doing solid directing.
I love Chris Bevins dubs. So I bought this, and I am very happy I did, because
Yay.
I've never seen it, and Michiko is bestest, and apparently Monica Rial's
If she was stuck in
wingman in the Titan world.
if she was stuck in Attack on Titan, she would totally bring Michiko with her. I got something from Sentai Filmworks. It's been something I've been wanting for a long time, and something I've been wanting to be relicensed for a long time. I picked up Higurashi, the first season of Higurashi on DVD. I think it was under 40. I think.
Yeah, it was really cheap.
It was actually really cheap, which was great. It was under $40. It's the first season. I think Kai is coming out
Sometime
either
next-
April or May.
Yeah, sometime in the April, May, and June suck, by the way.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna suck badly. But I got the first season. I don't know. It looks like, oh god, it looks like both the English and the Japanese dubs are on here. So the shitty English dub is on here, because I know they did not redub it.
Yes.
So that's gonna be fun. But it's one of my favorite horror series, because it's so good, and like I can't wait to get Kai and Rei, because I've never seen those. And since they have all of them, it's gonna be like, yes, so excited right now.
So my next one I got, and it was really fun. This was also the Discotheque booth, by the way.
Yup.
Thank you, Discotheque. It was really funny. I saw this. I was kind of like looking around. I was like, I don't know what really want. And I looked over, and I was like, oh my god, holy shit. And I was like, oh man. And I was gonna grab the third season of this show, and it's really weird them saying third season. And then I look up, and I saw this box, and I was like, can I and I grabbed it because I was pretty sure it's like the only one.
Yeah.
So I bought Digimon Frontier. Also caused Ark to literally lose his shit at me. He's like, why aren't you grabbing Tamers? And I was
Which, so you know,
is the third season.
Tamers is season 3.
Great, and in
Frontier is season 4.
and it is the best season.
Right.
Tamers is best season, but this is my favorite season of Digimon because it combines two things I love: Digimon and Power Rangers, essentially. So I got this, and it is really hard to find these apparently.
Apparently, I guess.
These are actually really expensive. They usually go for about $100 online. So from what I remember. So I found these, and it's it's all 50-something episodes of the show, and I'm really happy I got this because I love Digimon. I've rewatched the first 2 seasons on Crunchyroll. I'm starting the 3rd season, and now I have this for the 4th season. And if I ever want to like go to my friend's house who doesn't have Crunchyroll and watch this,
I got 3 things from the Funimation booth. 2 of which Patrick had to get for me because I had to attempt to run off to do the Airfield signing. And I paid him back.
And we failed anyway.
We failed anyway. And I paid him back in DVDs as both payment and for his birthday. Because it was also Patrick's birthday that same week. So
I stayed with him at the airport for an hour and a half.
So I got, first thing I finally picked up was Summer Wars. I have the Blu-ray DVD copy of Summer Wars. Because I already have Wolf Children. I just don't have Summer Wars yet. And people have been on my case for the longest time to get Summer Wars and to watch it, because I have not seen it yet.
You haven't?
I have not seen Summer
Oh,
Wars.
I know what we're doing tonight.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Unless we're too tired. I got really excited when I saw Summer Wars. And it was actually pretty decent. I think it was only $25.
That's not bad.
25 at the
The
Funimation.
movies are cheap usually.
Usually. They even cost around the same as some of the Save editions.
Yeah, because my Chrono Crusade was 25, and Michiko and Hachan was like 25.
Yeah, and my next one I have I think was 25 too.
Yes.
But I finally have this, so people can get off my case. I will watch it eventually. Get off my case.
Eventually.
The second thing I got, I picked it up
Today.
No, I picked it up yesterday. I picked it up yesterday when we were doing Operation Bad Decisions.
Operation Bad Decisions. Bad Decisions.
This is something I've been curious about for a while. And it's one of the Save editions, which I need to flip the cover around. I grabbed a copy of Good Luck Girl, or Bimbo Gamiga. I've heard some interesting things about it, and it has me curious. Like, some of the references and the dub I heard is pretty good, because it's Brina and I think Colleen.
Oh, God.
Who are the 2 leads in this one. And there's a lot of, like, pop culture references. Like, if you've seen the trailer for this, you'll notice a few, like, there'll be one where Colleen used her Luffy voice. There's another one where, Colleen's character is essentially ripping off Lupin the Third.
Bless.
So, I've been curious about this one for a while. And I do have it on the Save edition now. I gotta remember to flip the label down. And the last one is kind of obvious. Because, of course, I like One Piece. I've been collecting One Piece. I got collection 7 of One Piece, which has Nico Robin on the front. I think the last time I picked up one of the collections was last summer. And that was when I got collection 6, which was Sanji. So it's been a while since I picked one up.
What collection are they on now? Like 17?
I think the collection that they're up to now, they're in Thriller Bark.
Yes.
That's at least collection-wise. In the initial release, like the season something, Voyage blank, those ones they're up to Emple Down, I think.
Yes.
I think that's how far they are. But this one is up to episode 182, which is Skypiea. My problem arc, I can never get through Skypiea for some reason. But maybe at some point I can finally get through it. But yeah, obviously I had to get this.
Alright. Time to talk about the infamous tweet. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh god. The Arcata thing.
The Arcata story.
So here's the thing.
So
Arcata reviewed a series months ago.
And he may or may not have
given it a skip recommendation.
So when we were...
Shit got real fast with like Reddit and
we did it, Reddit. So we were at the Sentai panel and it was Arc, Steph and I. Mm-hmm. And we had a good time and da-da-da-da, and then we learned...
Tsundere! But anyway.
Both!
Yes.
Also, what happened next? Ow. I just like bit myself a little bit.
Good job.
Good job, Megan. So what happens is I saw this and Steph had said that this dub was like super good,
it was
blah,
good.
blah, blah.
And
Arc
and again,
me,
I had gotten my copy a few weeks ago, but it actually comes out this week.
Again, so Arc and I, in our infinite wisdom, were like, we saw what the collector's edition of this was, and we were both like, we kind of looked at each other like, dealer's room? Dealer's room.
Yeah, so we kind of bailed a little bit earlier.
Booked it, and so did Sentai. So apparently did Sentai
beat us there, even though we left early.
So I picked up the collector's edition of Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. So if you follow Arc on Twitter, you know he posted a picture of it.
Because he now has a copy
of it too, because of me and Jared. We split halvesies on it and said, and the thing was, he had no idea we were doing it. He just thought I was buying it.
He was just kind of there talking to someone.
Somebody, like, I guess a fan came up to him, which is the, are you Arcata?
Either that or maybe like Zenith
Prof or something.
I finally found this after.
So we got it, and I turned to him, and I look at him, and I'm like, happy birthday, Art! And he just goes... and he posts on Twitter, and people are like, you don't deserve this, to which my answer is...
Yeah.
But
her answer, his birthday, her gift.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
But it comes with, this is my favorite thing in the thing.
That is really cool. We were looking at that
cool as shit. Because it has interviews, I love Seiyu. I love Seiyu stuff, and it has interviews with Seiyu.
It kind of reminds me of like one of those Monthly Girls, like shoujo mangas and shonens that they would have in Japan. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
And it's really, really cute, and it's really nice and really sturdy. So I bought that, and that's how my bank account died.
Yeah, it's also it's like the DVD, Blu-ray,
soundtrack.
There's some stickers in there too.
Stickers, a poster,
and then the book has like different things about like the characters.
Each episode and
Seiyus and everything.
Seiyu really cool. directors things. And then finally the most rare of unicorns.
The most rare of unicorns. I picked this up today. Within the last hour that we were in the dealer.
Right after I lost my wallet.
That was an adventure and a half.
And freaked the fuck out.
That was an adventure and a half. But so we were just exploring because by Sunday I hadn't gone through the entire dealer's room.
Yeah, this place was huge.
Yeah, it's huge, and like there were points where like I would either be dragged like going around to other things or like
the boys had us.
The boys had us. We were hanging out with the guys, but we finally wandered around the entire dealer's room, and then we stopped at one where they had a bunch of clearance anime and DVDs on there.
Like I almost picked up Blood Plus there. And
you almost did.
And it
was only part 2 though.
It was only season 2, so if it had season 1 on it, it would have gotten it.
Right. And
which I'm pretty sure is OOP though.
Yeah. And then for $9.
$9 American dollars.
Best deal that I had the entire weekend. I found the complete set of Midori Days hanging out there. I saw it originally, I was like, how much is this thing? And then one of them had like a sticky note that said $10 on it. I was like, dude, this is awesome.
I almost bought it too, but I've never seen the show and I didn't want to take a risk on it.
Like, and then when I was talking to the guy, I'm like, I'm kind of considering this. He's like, okay, are you doing cash or card? I'm like, I don't know how much it would be. He's like, if you do it on credit card, like $10. If you give me cash, $9. Because it has to be, because the swipe system for like the phone, I can't remember the name of that thing. It has to at least be like a $10 charge. So that's why.
Otherwise, I think today was money or something.
Yeah, something like that. When I saw this, I got really excited because I don't know if this is out of print or not.
I think it is.
It might be. So this is actually a really cool and rare find for me. I know Right Stuff at least has some of the singles because it has the three singles in here. I was very excited to have this find.
We found out there's bloopers on it.
Yes, I'm so excited to hear what kind of bloopers this is. And I think this is a New York dub too, if I remember correctly.
So probably like super dirty.
It'll be weird. But yeah, that's my find. I don't know if did you have anything?
Nope,
else?
that's it. That's everything.
The other mythical unicorn of the weekend.
So that's all of our shit.
That's all of our shit. This is a long ass video because we had so many stories and so much shit.
And so many dabba-dabba-doo.
So many things. But yeah, that's basically between the two of us all the things we got at Anime Boston this year.
I finished my booze. I finished my alcohol booze.
I'm almost done.
Hey!
I had a little bit to go. Figured this was something fun, and since I have Megan here, she kind of suggested it. It was like, why not?
Yeah, I was like, why not? We never get to do this stuff ever, so.
It's like,
hopefully next year we'll do it and like Hardy will be like right here with us.
Dude,
we'll like do it at the hotel.
that'd be
We'll do it, like we'll
awesome.
hopefully like have the hotel Monday and we'll just do it in the room.
Yeah.
With everybody
it'd be
there.
Great. And like, I already know people are planning on coming back. I know Patrick already pre-registered for next year.
I'm pretty sure Prof and Ark are gonna try to come back.
Probably. Zenith is gonna be going regardless.
Jared's gonna be going. I'm gonna probably be going. You're probably gonna be going.
I'm going even if I
have to fly.
If I have to fly.
Jared, we might get Noah and Hardy.
You might get Noah and Hardy.
God's will, hopefully. God's will.
Maybe Justin Rojas and Lauren. Looking at you.
Damn, Steph, all these flavors and you choose to be salty. Damn, Steph, did you see that picture Prof pulled up the damn something picture?
But anyway.
This is basically what every night was like with us, by the way.
It was... Shut up! It was bad. But yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I mean, getting to meet new people that I never met before, seeing old faces, getting to hang out and go on so many adventures. I think this was the best Anime Boston I've ever
This
gone
is
to.
like the best con I've probably ever been to.
Like, because I've been to Austin, this Anime Boston, I think this was my 4th year going.
It's my first year, obviously.
And normally I've gone with like friends from college and everything, but this time it was like I got to hang out with people I've been wanting to meet forever. And like we got to do fun things and everything. And it's also been a while since I had a decent vacation where I got to do something fun.
Yeah.
So I kind of took advantage of that.
We're probably going to be going around the city tomorrow or something if we're not dead.
Because you're not flying out till Tuesday.
I don't fly out till Tuesday and I've never been to Boston before, so.
So we don't know what we're doing yet. We're going to figure that out. But yeah, that's our haul. This is probably a long ass video.
We are not sorry.
We are not sorry, and thank you for watching this. If you made it to this point in the video.
If you made it to this point in the video, at least Barry didn't give you a tour.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, look, Ark, it's your friends. It's a bunch of Canadian geese. No, getting off the plane. What are you talking about? Hockey.
Tim Hortons. Okay, we need to
stop
end this
before
video.
we go crazy for
We're
the
going nuts again
revelation.
because we're gonna be driving each other nuts the next couple days anyway. So
Oh fucking god.
okay. But if you're interested in seeing anything that this goober does, of course you can hear on the Dub Talk podcast with me.
You can also go to youtube.com/AnimeAmericaPodcast, Facebook Anime America Podcast, our Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram.
Or you can also follow her on Twitter.
Twitter at QueenEra2.
Yep, of course. And if this video was the kind of thing that you enjoyed and you love doing, hearing more things like us, you can subscribe here. You can follow me on Twitter at LikeAnimeReview and all this other fun things. But
I just realized now that Hardy's gonna see this video and have a conniption because you're wearing a Ruby shirt.
This was in the Loot Crate box.
He can suck it.
This is in the Loot Crate box. And I told myself, I guess I'll just normally wear it like as a bummy shirt around the house. And I wanted to change when I got back.
Yeah, we've been in like con clothes all day and
Mostly.
like I want to put on my comfy jeans, but I'm also really hungry.
Yeah, we need to order food.
We have not eaten.
But anyway.
We had like a donut.
Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for suggesting this idea. Of course, and hanging out with me. So until next time, guys, otaku on, my friends.